Hi, I'm Daniel Itzkowski. Let me introduce you to Skunk Lock. We all know that gut-wrenching feeling of coming back and your bike's gone. That won't happen with the Skunk Lock. Skunk Lock is a bicycle lock that was designed with a built-in deterrent. It can actually stop a thief from stealing your bike. Lock manufacturers won't tell you the fact that any U-lock can be compromised with the right tools. The truth is, any lock can be cut in a minute or less. And that's why 1.5 million bikes are stolen each year. Let's not worry about electronics, which can fail, or a crook with an angle grinder. Let's pressurize a unique chemical compound into the lock that bursts if the lock is compromised. Skunk Lock is manufactured with the highest quality materials we can find. We've extensively tested our prototypes for your safety and convenience. It doesn't look like any other U-lock on the market. And unlike any other U-lock, a thief will get a noxious surprise if they try to steal your bike. When it comes to the challenge of delivering a Skunk Lock to your door, we're ahead of the crowdfunding curve. We have manufacturing in place, and they're ready to build upon receiving our first order. And Skunk Lock comes with easy key replacement. How would it feel if you never had to worry about your bike being stolen again? Join the revolution and grab a Skunk Lock. It could be the last lock you ever buy.
They say that hindsight is 20/20, and that's certainly true of the new Hindsight wireless vehicle backup camera. This camera system is the most advanced and versatile of its kind in the world. The Hindsight system uses your smartphone or tablet to bring the safety, ease, and security of a backup camera to your vehicle. Potential uses are only limited by your imagination. It even works as a household security camera. If you've ever wanted a first-class backup camera in your life, there's nothing better in the world right now than the Hindsight. 2 seconds to mount it, a few more seconds to fire up the app, and you've got a clear, high-definition view behind you. It's that simple.
I decided to create a high-quality rear-view camera system that was so easy to install and use that even a child could do it.
Designed and built in North America, the Hindsight requires no drilled holes or wiring. It's tough, completely waterproof and dustproof. An internal rechargeable lithium-ion battery provides 4 hours of continuous video streaming, enough for months of driving. And the Hindsight comes with a secure, quick-release base, one for steel surfaces and another for every other smooth surface. Place the base where you want it. Press down to seal the super sticky polymer membrane. Then move the slide to activate the 8 high-strength neodymium magnets. Clip the camera body into the base. Lock it in place and you're done. The Hindsight is as solid as if it was bolted down, yet easily removable without leaving marks or residue behind. If the sealing adhesive ever gets dirty, just wash it with soap and water and it grabs perfectly again. Once you're up front, control the Hindsight and see what it sees with any smart device on your dash using the free app. With a wireless range up to 100 feet, the 1080p high-definition camera can be switched on and off, zoomed and tilted, all with a touch and swipe of your finger. Only your smart device displays what your camera sees because the Hindsight uses its own secure encryption network. And like any good backup camera, the view you get on the screen includes a visual ladder to help you reverse with confidence. Adjust the ladder to any configuration you want so it's ideal for your vehicle. There's also a fully adjustable on-screen center line tool that makes it easy to hitch your vehicle up to a trailer on the first try without help. The Hindsight is even smart enough to alert you to danger when you're not paying attention. The built-in ultrasonic warning sensor tells you if there's anything close behind the vehicle. More and more cars and light trucks are coming from the factory with backup cameras these days, but nothing else in the world is as versatile as the Hindsight. Since it's completely portable, use it in multiple situations. Got a recreational vehicle? The Hindsight delivers a clear view behind the largest RVs, way beyond what mirrors can deliver. It also works with the largest highway trucks, allowing drivers a dashboard view of exactly what's behind the trailer at all times. No wiring needed, and the quick-release mounting feature means the Hindsight can be transferred to different trailers easily in seconds. This system is even tough enough for farm use, allowing safer, simpler operation of large equipment both on the road and off. It's not just for backing up on the farm either. It gives a clear view all around the largest equipment during use, no matter how or where it's being driven.
Your distance to the hitch, to be honest, is quite often just a guess. So you can get within inches or feet. Sometimes you wear a lot of shoe leather back and forth before you actually, whereas this camera, you could be able to see that you're within inches.
The best engineering in the world makes complicated things simple, and that's what the Hindsight is all about. Clear, safe, reliable, and convenient. It's so easy, even a child can use it.
Winter is coming. And this time, you're ready. Ice and snow are no match for your stockpiles of salt. But using salt is a double-edged sword. Before long, it's eating through your fortress, wreaking havoc on your allies, and laying waste to the countryside. SaltNet's reusable outdoor snow melting mats are the easiest and safest way to melt ice and snow. Just lay them down and watch them work. Our patented mat system contains a powerful melting agent that activates when touched by ice or snow, providing a controlled and even release. No more snow, no more ice, no problem. Your salt nets instantly stop releasing the melting agent. There's no mess and no tracking damage. Good news for your property, your pets, and the planet. So bid farewell to the salty mess and check out saltnets.com today.
But we do know that about a quarter to a half the population in the United States and other countries as well has trouble sleeping. The nice thing about the DreamPad is that it's doing something about it. It's really helping you relax and fall asleep. When you lay down on the DreamPad, you're hearing sound in a way that you're not typically used to. The vibration gets picked up by your head and is carried to your inner ear. It has a very different sound and a very different effect on the body physiologically. Columbia University did a study with working adults that had light sleep issues and found that the DreamPad was particularly helpful in them sleeping through the night. Another study that was done found in 85% of the people that used the DreamPad, within 5 minutes their body's relaxation response was triggered and they saw this immediate calming effect.
When I lay on the DreamPad, it just takes me to this other realm, really. I use it and I feel refreshed, and as a result, I'm a better parent.
I'm Dr. Michael Bruce, also known as the Sleep Doctor. I'm helping people reframe their thoughts surrounding sleep. One of the top things that a lot of patients turn to me and say is they can't turn off their brain at night. They're stressed out, they're having a difficult time sleeping. Even if you're just having a mild amount of stress, but it's not sleep related, this is a tool that I pull out of my tool belt for all different types of patients. It seems to trigger the relaxation response. If you're using it, your bed partner can't hear it, doesn't feel it, although sometimes they've been known to steal it.
The music is really nice. Whenever my mind is racing or I'm thinking a lot about something, it just kind of slows my thoughts down and makes it easier to go to sleep.
DreamPad seems to be working with a very high success rate with kids that have hypersensitivity as well as night terrors.
My 12-year-old gets anxious. In order to get him sleeping again, we tried the DreamPad. It calmed him so much that he was able to start sleeping on his own. It works like a charm.
The beauty of the DreamPad is how it is so effective as a non-pharmacologic, non-invasive approach to improving sleep, which has been clinically verified. Decreased stress, decreased anxiety,
There are a few different ways to listen to the music in the DreamPad app. You can either put your cell phone on airplane mode and plug that directly into the DreamPad, or you can use Bluetooth. It streams the music wirelessly. The sound is very good, and it fits right in the little pocket of the DreamPad. We've designed the music very specifically for sleeping, where the vibration of the music is traveling internally through your body and triggering your body's relaxation response. The interrelationship between stress and sleep has just really bubbled up to the surface.
Ultimate Foot Protection is a soft, flexible insert for any shoe that will protect your foot from sharp objects like nails, screws, and broken glass.
I think it's awesome. I can walk around freely and not have to worry when I'm walking that I'm going to step on something.
Working with Mike Merkel, my co-inventor, we had a mutual friend who had stepped on a nail. He had to miss work for a couple of weeks, and obviously the recovery was painful. And it started as a simple experiment just to see if we could create something that could stop a puncture wound. With the first prototype that we created, I did a push-up on it and bent the nail. And once I did that, I knew that we had something very unique. It can really be used by anybody. Where we think it's going to be most useful is with patients suffering from neuropathy. There's a large percentage of them happen to be diabetic.
Yeah, it's not uncommon with someone who suffers from diabetic neuropathy to step on glass in a parking lot or what have you, and they don't realize that they've hurt themselves. The neural pathways have been interrupted.
It takes away the gift that is pain.
You know, your risk of getting an infection and losing a limb is very high. I've stepped on glass and kept going and never even realized that I cut my foot. It was probably a good 10 hours, and somebody noticed that my foot was bleeding and said, "Hey, you know, Nita, your foot's bleeding, let me look at it." It took a good 3 or 4 months for it to heal. Had I had something like this, it wouldn't have gone to my foot.
I'm wearing a set right now. This is my own personal set, and you can just see that even when I jam my foot, I can already tell it's gone through the rubber. And you can feel a little bit of pressure when it goes through the sole of the shoe. So here, I'm going to step on a drywall screw, and I've just broken it off. For 10 months, we've made various prototypes. We've been testing them meticulously. I've been wearing various prototypes for months at a time. It's so comfortable, you won't even notice that you're wearing it. With millions of neuropathy patients around the world, we look forward to making Ultimate Foot Protection the standard first preventative measure for patients with neuropathy.
I immediately thought that it was a great idea because why wouldn't you just want something simple, relatively inexpensive, that could theoretically deter a huge medical expense?
Anybody that has family members, I would think would love to donate anything that they could. It's a gift of life, a gift of walking, a gift of freedom.